Ladies and gents, boys and girls, just jumping on to have a quick chat with you about protein today and the whys, the whats and the hows. So, I'm sure you've all heard the term protein before, but what is protein? Protein is one of our macronutrients, and protein can be found in meats, fish, nuts, seeds, and our dairy products. So now we've talked about the what is protein, let's talk about the why we talk about protein. So, why? Big thing about protein is you're going to feel more satiated by having a higher protein diet. Now, what is satiated? Satiated is a fancy word for feeling more full. So, think about in your daily life, if you get up in the morning and you have some toast or some cereal, and about 10, 15, maybe 30 minutes later, you're already feeling hungry again. Well, if you had a higher source of protein in that breakfast, you'd be feeling fuller for longer. Think about at lunchtime, if you had a couple of chicken breasts, you wouldn't be thinking, oh, I need to have 2 or 3 more. So, you're going to feel fuller for longer. Then we've got improved recovery. This one's really important for our training. So, say at the beginning of the week on a Monday, you go really hard in the gym, and then you're really sore for the rest of the week. That's going to have negative impacts on your training and be detrimental to your progress. If we improve our protein intake, you're going to see an enhanced recovery level. Next, we have building lean mass. So we all want to capitalize on the work we're doing in the gym and build lean muscle mass. By having more lean muscle mass, we're going to burn more energy in our daily lives. That also leads on to something that we call the thermo effect of food. That's probably something you haven't heard before, but basically, by eating protein, you're going to burn more energy, especially compared to a higher carb or a higher fat content-based diet. So we've had the what, and we've had the why. The next thing we're going to talk about is the how. So how can we get more protein? I want you to prioritize having protein at each meal. So instead of having a quick breakfast, a rubbish lunch, and then only having a good meal at the end of the day, I want you to base your meals around your protein source at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How you can start by doing that is maybe by going just a palm size worth of protein at each meal, if you haven't already. If we look at the scientific literature, we have a range of a protein recommendation from anywhere from 1 gram per kilo of body weight up to 2 grams per kilo of body weight. So we've got a bit of a spectrum. What I want you to do is I don't want you to change anything at all right now. Stick to your normal dietary habits for 1 week, and if you're feeling hungry and still beat up from workouts, we might need to increase our protein intake. If you're getting about 1 gram per kilo of body weight, go up to 1.5. Stick with that for 1 or 2 weeks, and if you're still feeling hungry and beat up, you might need to look to increase it a little bit more. But what we don't want to do is do too much too soon. If you increase that too much too soon, you might experience some digestive discomfort. So, there we have it, team. We have the what, the why, and the hows. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot your individual coach a message or drop it in the comments below. I hope you like that one. See you soon.